Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ian here for a quick vault video as usual. I'm trying something new. It's still a little dark, but I just got back from work and I went straight to the computer rather than laying down and taking a little rest and having a snack. So we'll see if this gives me a little more energy, if I can stave off that post-work lull. So let's see, last week was interesting. If you saw my last video, I had a little checklist here of all my characters that needed their Keystone Master to get the free tier piece, and I finished that. As you can see from they're all crossed off, so I finished that last week, and that was pretty smooth. But then yesterday, doing my last little bit of keys, my fault for doing it on a Monday night, but they were just terrible keys. So it went from like a pretty smooth, nice week on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Monday was just yikes. Monday was big yikes. So hopefully this week's a little different, but now I got all my Keystone Masters done, so I got all the free tier. I think this is pretty good for, well, no. Yeah, it's decent, actually. What's my current cape here? Yeah, I think it's better than this cape. Blazing Sacrifice. Where is this from? What am I? So it's from the raid. Oh, interesting. Okay. So yes, it is better than that by a decent margin. So we're going to take that. But yeah, hopefully this week's better. Like I was saying, I finished all my Keystone Masters, got my free tier pieces. So now I can either just focus on pushing rating, which is a possibility. Nothing wrong with that. It's fun, and upgrading some of my stuff to doing higher keys. You get the myth track, would be nice, a little extra item levels here and there. Getting the aspect crests for some upgrades might be nice. I can also just do specific dungeons if I'm missing an item or two to fill in those gaps, which would be nice. So I have a lot of freedom now that I'm not really going for Keystone Master. And now that I have everyone, also last week they added the Catalyst is every week now, so now not just but everyone should have plenty of charges, with one coming each week on top of what they already have. So I should be able to mess around with my gear a little bit more now and replace stuff for maybe slightly better optimizations now that I can just freely just burn through those charges. So that's nice. I'm gonna lose prot because I still would like the cheat death trinket. Oh man, rip. Cheat death trinket does work on every tank, but on Prot Warrior I want it more than my others because Prot Warrior does not have a cheat death, whereas Demon Hunter does, and a Death Knight has Purgatory and stuff like that. But Prot Warrior does not have any safety net, so that would be nice. Give me 1 second. That feeling when you feel something on your carpet and you just have to pick it up because you'll know you'll never be able to find it again. Sorry about that. But yes, so Boomkin. I did a Kia's tank and I used that new trinket I got last week. I can show the meter. I kind of forgot about it until towards the end of the dungeon. Sorry, I don't know why it's loading so slow today. But it was this one. It's technically a range DPS trinket, but a lot of bear druids use it because you use Moonfire pretty regularly. But again, I kind of forgot, so I wasn't really just slamming Moonfire a bunch. But even then, even with me half forgetting, it was still 4.3% of my damage, which is pretty damn good. For me, for like forgetting about it until maybe the last 20% of the dungeon, like the last stretch before the last boss. That's pretty good. So I'm curious if I do another dungeon and I just like moonfire everything and keep it up constant 100% of the time. I wonder how much that would change the damage. But yeah, we'll just keep going, Boomkin. Fuck it. Okay, I think this is Abyss Ring. I think this is Abyss. It is, so that's nice. That's super nice. And it can replace what would I replace? I know haste is good and mastery is good, but they're like differing rings. I would probably replace the haste verse one, it's looking like. So we'll do that for now. Let me just do that so I don't forget. We'll replace the haste verse one for now. And then hopefully I get a free upgrade. But I know rings are a little weird with the upgrades, so maybe I'll have to spend some crests on that one, but maybe not. Priest, I did a key of shadow. I was lucky enough to get into a shadow key, and I was pumping. The whole group was pumping. But yeah, I guess I also probably got in the key because it was afflicted. Priests have a dispel, so although I am fairly geared, so yeah, no, I say I was pumping, and then the meter shows that the rest of the group was crazy pumping, so it is what it is. Yeah, I'll say disc. I do not need those, okay. My horde characters have more choices, just FYI. Because for whatever reason, it seemed like I unintentionally did my Keystone Masters by faction, I guess. The previous week I had done most of my Alliance characters, and then last week I did most of my Horde characters. So my Horde characters should have more choices, and I think I did maybe 2 or 3 characters of LFR just to try to get a piece here or there, which this one was successful. I got the Windwalker weapon, so I'll be trying out Windwalker this week, hopefully. Especially with the recent buffs. Was it last week or was it a couple weeks ago? There were some Windwalker buffs, and I think it'd be fun to play around with, so I got this weapon. It's only LFR, but I can pump some upgrade crests into it, and it should be decent enough for what I do. So I'm curious to see how that goes, but I do not have a trinket. I do not have a secondary. I'm probably gonna have to use this one, the last season's trinket, which isn't terrible. Again, for what I do, it's fine, but we'll see. We'll see if I can maybe get one this week. Ooh. I think this is maybe not my Biss. I got the healing corruption item. Let me just check. I know I needed this neck on one character last week. I was looking at doing specific dungeons. I don't think it was this guy. I do not think it was. Oh, it was. Sick. Oh, hell yeah. Slumbering Ursa. Oh, yeah, and this is just a fucking world boss neck I'm replacing. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, brother. Sick neck. Got a Windwalker weapon. Just gotta do hopefully get a Windwalker trinket, and I can call myself a Windwalker. I can be fisting and kicking and twirling and all that good stuff. Again, I did augmentation. It was fairly easy to get into a key because I have double dispel as augmentation. Evokers are very good at afflicted because they have their regular dispel and then they have their 1 minute, I guess, I don't know what you would call this, like an oh shit dispel. So you could potentially get both afflicted that spawn as an evoker. You can't get them all the time, obviously, because they spawn more frequently than the cooldown, but it's nice to have one in the group. And you can also, as an evoker, you can also heal them with Living Flame or Eternal Blossom. So super helpful, super helpful to have an evoker during the previous week. Excuse me. So let's see what we get here. Ooh. Oh man, I think this is like the second time I've gotten a weapon. I don't know if I want to replace my legendary. Oh, do I have a weapon just in case? No, these are all looking pretty low. Although I could pump up this two-handed mace. But then I could also get a socket. I could use a socket in my helmet. And my bracers. And my belt. Yeah, I'm gonna take the socket. Cause I mean, come on, man, you're gonna replace a legendary? That's crazy. That's crazy. After it took me 11 kills, I'm not replacing that bad boy till at least next season. 11 kills. And I have been doing, starting 2 weeks ago, I have been doing Fryrack. So we'll see if my DK gets lucky, or if my DK also is going to take 11 plus kills to get the legendary, this legendary. I do have a couple of the LFR, what's it called, bad luck protections before. I've been doing heroic the last 2 weeks, so I have like a couple of those, like every time you kill it on like a two-handed user, you get like a little, you get the bad luck protection. It's not like behind the scenes this time. You get like a little essence that you just use. In LFR it's like a minor essence, and then heroic it's like a major essence. So I have like 3 minor essences and 2 major essences, so we'll see if that translates to a legendary anytime soon. Yeah, those are my BIS bracers. This is a really nice catalyst piece. I think I need that because, yeah, I have the token because I needed 2. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. The razors are nice, but they're literally exactly what I have. So I can upgrade this to match that. I just miss out on those aspect crest upgrades. But I'd rather have the what's it called? The main piece. The main piece tier on the higher track. And it has a higher stat budget, so. And then I can also use this, so it's kind of like I get 2 upgrades because I can then allocate my free piece as well and upgrade both of my non 476 tier. So that's nice. That's a good pull. Speaking of DK, let's see if he gets anything interesting from the vault. He's getting pretty geared. I've been doing blood keys just because it's easier to get into a group, especially last week. DKs do not have a dispel of any kind, so weeks like afflicted and incorporeal DKs are pretty low on the totem pole, which is pretty gay. I don't know why Blizzard would design things that half the classes can't counter, but you know. I don't think these are good boots, but they are a pretty sizable upgrade. Let me just see if they're at least halfway decent. Ooh, those are low on this list. Yikes. Crit mastery, reverse mastery. So I'd just be missing some crit. Those are pretty low on the list. Yeah, but I might just take them. Because I mean, what else am I going to take? I guess I could take a fucking gem. I could take a gem. I'll take these for now. Gems are, speaking of low on the totem pole, gems are very low on my totem pole. Gems are pretty poo-poo. 100 secondary stats versus, how many is this going to be? Oh, well, it's kind of changing the stats, so it's hard to... Either way, I'm getting a bunch of main stat as well. Main stat, health, which is nice for the amount of damage that some of these dungeons do. Armor is nice if I'm tanking. So all in all, I think I end up getting, let me just do some quick math. I'm getting 60. So yeah, 100 main stat plus 60 secondary versus 100 secondary with a gem. So boots are a bigger upgrade. And I would upgrade them to 476. So that would be even more of an upgrade. Shaman, I was doing Ellie, and again, I don't know what changed, but my damage is like way higher than it was before. So I'm having a lot of fun, but I still want to try enhance, and I think I'm just waiting on a single trinket. I believe that's what I'm waiting for. I have two weapons. I have this trinket I got from one of the weekly caches, like the dungeon weekly cache a couple weeks ago. So I'm just missing the other one because unfortunately these ones are not really, they're not really like usable as enhance. I think this one would still work because ranged attacks and spells, and I think like Flame Shock and Lightning Bolt would still work, but I'm not 100%. But maybe it will. But regardless, and yeah, I was resto because again I was just trying to get into some groups. I did a couple as Ellie because this guy should have 4. So I did some as Ellie and some as resto. And we will loot as enhance. Gloves and pants. Pants are pretty big. Gloves are pretty big. Okay. Because then I also have this token. 76. Oh, okay. So I guess it's either one. Either one, and then use the token for the other. So I guess we'll take the one that needs the one that's already 476. And then I don't have to use any crests. And then, just like my other character, I get 2 upgrades out of this because now I can allocate the tier piece and be full 476 tier. So that's nice. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Love it. Hunter. I think Hunter's the same. I think I'm just missing a trinket to go survival because also the same as Beastmaster, like most of your trinkets are like for range shit, so they don't really work in melee. Well, I guess the same exact one. I don't know what survival would use to proc. Like, does Wildfire Bomb count as a ranged spell? Maybe. And I think this one's still fine. This one obviously can be for both, but whether or not it's good for survival, I think there's better options. I just don't think the time cadence of this lines up with their cooldowns very well. And again, there's just better options. And yes, I did my Gilneas storyline last week, so that's why you see this Gilnean armor. It's not unique to fucking Worgens, so it's pretty cool. You can use it on anybody. Pretty cool. Wrong thing. I meant to go here. Do I loot as Beastmaster. I think I was looting as Beastmaster just for... because I noticed my gun was real shit, but... I think I'm gonna go survival. Because this gun's decent and I can just pump some crests into it. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Ooh. Ring. I don't need those. I already have this ring. I have this ring unupgraded, so it would save me some crests. I do not have any coins yet. And I'm actually low on crests, so I might actually be that guy and literally take this to just save 30 crests. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that fucking guy right now and take a literal vault item to save me 30 crests when I could have gotten 2/3 of a gem. And I'm not a Tauren. This is the little toy. I just thought, I just haven't been a Tauren hunter in a long time. I think I made a Tauren hunter way back like 8 years ago, but I ended up changing them all. So yeah, this set's pretty slick. Pretty slick. I like it. A mage I did 4 dungeons on as well, I believe. I believe I did his as well. And this will wrap us up here, so let's end on a high note. Let's get a Titan Forge, Warforge, Tertiary, Socketed, something or other. I don't know why I always have habit, I guess. Always check my spec on a mage. Okay. I think these are both dog shit. Okay, alright guys, alright. I should just turn it off. I believe this is a decent cloak. Yeah, it's decent is the perfect word, because it is right in the middle. Right in the middle. So I don't want this, because I can just put... I'm not going to take a vault item for a single crest. Wait, why is it not? Oh, well, and it's okay, and it's my off piece. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to take that. The question is, do I take this upgrade, which is honestly pretty sizable, especially if I put 2 crests into it, or do I work on a gem? Yeah, I don't have any gems yet. No, I'll take this. I'll take this for now. We might get a, knowing my luck, I'll get my Bis cloak next week in the vault, so this will be rendered completely pointless, but let's just see. Let's just YOLO and see. Wait, why do I have... Oh, I got this when I was doing the dungeon. Yeah, I got this from a Throne of Tides, because the Throne of Tides cape is my best cape. So... And I'm taking this cape because I was unable to get the Throne of Tides cape. So, just my luck. Just my luck. I don't think I got any mounts. I'm trying to think real quick. I already showed you guys this. Pretty cool. But I won't go on that whole rant again, but I just don't feel like it's fits the vibe of the Lunar New Year mounts, but it is what it is. Was there any mounts recently? Oh, I got one. Oh, I don't know what the fuck Orchy. It's something. It's one of the fucking... It's the thing from planting the seed and then watering it every 5 days in the Emerald Dream. Come on, what the hell? What's going on here, guys? No. It's like right here, right below the city. There's like a plant, and there's a quest to like get it some soil. There's a quest to like get it some fertilizer, and there's a quest to like water it, I think, or like enchant it or something, and then it like grows and you get them out. So that's the only thing I got. Trying to think if I got anything else cool, any toys or anything. No, I did buy the pet because I'm a loser, but I think it's cute. I think it's a cute little bunny, so I bought this pet. So I got him. That's about it. $7, you know, whatever. And yeah, so that's about it, guys. I appreciate you sticking with me. And got some honestly pretty decent vaults. Maybe not the most exciting vaults, but in terms of raw power, got some good main stat increases, got some good eye level increases. You know, nothing crazy, but you know, my DPS should go up on all my characters. You know, maybe not a noticeable huge amount, but it'll go up, and you know, number go up. Good when number go up. So it is what it is. Maybe this week will be more exciting. What even is this week? Real quick, let me just check. This week is Incorporeal. Sweet. So we get those back to back, Incorporeal and Afflicted. So that's pretty not cool. Pretty not cool. Sanguine's easy. Incorporeal's not cool. But it's not really hard either, so as long as you have one person in the group who can do them, or I guess ideally two, but they're fairly manageable as long as you have someone who knows what they're doing and is proactive. So it's one of those things where it's like in a perfect world you don't even notice it because it's going right, but as soon as it goes wrong, everyone notices, and it's such a slog. It's like one of those things, like no, you don't really appreciate it when you're doing the affix well. You just really hate when you're doing the affix poorly, because it is awful. So I don't really like how that's the way it is and how it's that polarizing. And again, how only some characters can deal with it, but again, it is what it is. Maybe it'll change in the next expansion or the next season. Who knows? So with that, I will stop rambling, and best of luck in your vaults. Best of luck in the new year, because it's January still. It's still kind of early in the year. Best of luck in the new year. Best of luck in the new patch and stuff, and go save Gilneas, and go try this new Brawl Battleground Blitz. You know, Gilneas. Oh, I got that mount too because I did Gilneas. You also get another mount there, so you get a little wolf or fox. You get a little fox, so I got that too. Yeah, so thanks guys. I'll stop rambling and I'll let you get to it. Best of luck, thank you, and see you next time. Bye.